Man, let me tell you something, Mac. Where I am, it's ice cold. Freezing out here.
Thanks, Puxatawny Phil, for another 6 weeks of that, eh?
Yeah. They pulled me out of that gutter, and I told everybody that it was 6 weeks of winter. It is freezing.
So now you're the groundhog?
Well, but it is very cold where I'm at. I'm in the middle of Newport Beach, and
Newport Beach.
weather. Yeah, with this weather here, I'm so happy I brought this along. But yeah, I've got, I like to travel, so I bring my favorites. My water. You gotta stay hydrated. My uke, my lobster. Oh my god, and of course my Coke bottle. Woo!
Stupid Coke bottle, man. Anyways, welcome to episode 4. Preview of this episode, we have a review of the semi-ugly retro something or other. I don't really know if they were ugly or not. Patrick Laine's first game with the Blue Jackets, review of the game with no name, preview of next week, all the good stuff. And Dallas's highlight neon black jerseys, safety vests, whatever. You know what the drill is. Ryan, roll the intro.
Live from a studio in Newport.
No, the intro, the video, you dummy.
Oh. Live from a studio in Newport Beach and Gilbert, Arizona, it is HTHT episode 4, brought to you by...
We don't have Barack Obama today.
Yeah.
MIA.
Brax Conversation Hearts.
No.
The best Valentine's Day candy. What?
Free advertisement is still advertisement.
Who in God's green earth is going to advertise Brax Valentine's Day candies?
Look at that.
Okay.
Perfect
If
censorship.
someone has a sponsor from
Perfect
these guys, I feel
no
bad. No
editing. Beautiful. Beautiful. Beautiful.
I'm not leaving that part out.
Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to episode 4. Episode 4 of the HTHT podcast. I'm James. This or wherever he's on is Ryan. He's my cohort, my employee. Apparently I'm his accountant, so I guess that makes him my client. I don't really know anymore. But welcome to episode 4. Episodes 1,
whatever
2,
you want to call it,
are available on Spotify, Google Podcasts, Pocket Cast, YouTube, along with the draft exclusive episode that the audio never came along with, but we don't talk about that because...
But not Apple.
Yeah, that one burns a little bit. But
Apple has rejected HTHT because they support...
Well, no, they haven't rejected HTHT, so we haven't been accepted yet.
One day. It's like getting to get accepted into your dream college.
Here's the other thing. A lot more people use, like, Apple Podcasts is free. It comes standard on your iPhone when you get your iPhone. So a lot more people use that. But Spotify, on the other hand, I have both, so I can't really function or faction for one or the other. But definitely would have preferred it to have been on Apple first. But Spotify's cool, too.
Yeah. They are.
I would like to preface this episode with my admission of guilt that, in fact, Cale Makar was the rightful winner of the Calder Trophy last season. I'm just kidding. I will never admit that. I can't. Come on now.
What on earth are you talking about?
I got you. You thought.
I'm going
to. You thought.
My vacation just ended.
Oh, okay. All right, you gonna Shaq. What's up, dude? We're gonna have a conversation here with Shaq for a minute. Shaq, what's your favorite part about hockey? I like that part too.
That's
Shaq.
a good question.
Oh, Shaq, is that actually you? No. Okay. Can I have Shaq? Can you spit Ryan out? Can I have him back, please? Please.
Hey.
There he is. Ladies and gentlemen, I also like to preface this episode with letting you know that we will have no Lloyd Green Water Weather Truck Man Goofball Bibble Bob Joe Boy. He will not be making an appearance on this episode. I have permanently banned his Zoom access, so he is no longer able to even access the Zoom information. If Ryan never sends it to him, I will personally punish Ryan myself. So that's a plus. Anyway, let's get on with the show. No one really cares about Lloyd. This weekend, I guess you could say, we saw some interesting jerseys make their appearance for the first time ever. We saw the Wild Warriors, I believe it was Sunday night.
The North Star ones.
Yeah. Beautiful jerseys, by the way.
Yes.
They don't look as bad as I thought they would.
I don't know what all the hate is about them. People don't like those stars. I love them.
What do you mean? The North Stars one or the Stars neon one?
The stars down the people don't like the stars down their pants.
I think it looks good. I like the color. I think it's just like the color combo doesn't match with like what the Wild are. You know, it's you can't bring back the North Stars logo because Dallas has it now. But I personally don't mind those ones. The ones I really hated and I really wanted to like them were Toronto's.
Really?
They just didn't look good. It was hard to like them. Edmonton's too was a little weird. A white jersey with orange shoulder pads and orange pants. Not a good combo at all. White, orange, and orange just doesn't look good. You know, like wear the blue pants with those jerseys. That would look good.
Yeah.
The Penguins wore theirs last night, Monday, and got absolutely flame roasted by the Carolina Hurricanes after they lost.
Quiznos logo.
We'll flash screenshots up on the screen now. The first tweet says it's a picture of Pittsburgh wearing the jerseys, and the Canes replied to the tweet saying, "Bold of you to break these out against the inventors of diagonal writing," or something along those lines.
The Rangers.
To which Pittsburgh replied with, "Bold of you to steal the Quiznos logo." So at the end of the night, when Pittsburgh lost to the Rangers, they tweeted, "The Penguins fall to the Rangers on the road 3-1." And it was a picture of the score, to which the Hurricanes replied, "You'll get them next time. Post-game meals on us." And it's a $20 Quiznos gift card. And it says, "Sorry about the loss, Canes."
The Kings responded to that?
The Canes.
Oh, I was like, what the heck? Why are the Kings even getting in that business?
Oh, bold move wearing these against the inventors of diagonal.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's one other thing I saw this morning. Someone, I'll look on Instagram. I don't remember what it was. One of the Pittsburgh players had the eye upside down on the jersey, and you can so easily tell. Let's see here if I can find out who it was.
The eye?
Yeah, so you know, like the letter I? There it is.
Yeah.
Brian Rust. And I'll send you these screenshots as well.
Okay.
It's upside down. I don't know. Oh, come back to me. There it is. It doesn't look bad until you see it from this angle and you realize that the black is. Come on. The black is on the wrong side of it. So the black is focus. It's not going to focus. We'll point it out in the video. But the black is. No, the black's correct. No, it's not. The black's on the right side, not the left. So it's, it's backwards, which is hilarious. Don't know how that happened, but it did. Breaking news today out of New Jersey, courtesy of the New Jersey Devils Instagram page themselves. or I guess yesterday. Their season was postponed through the 6th due to COVID-related absences.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah, that was yesterday. And then a couple more just kind of vacant rumors. Anything really good in here? Not that I can see. A bunch of stuff about the Pittsburgh Penguins GM position being vacant. Kevin Weeks might interview for it, according to Rob Rossi. Joe Neuendijk and Jason Karmanos are two people who have been linked to the Penguins GM vacancy. That's from Elliot Friedman.
Oh, and then there's another one. 44 minutes ago, Sabres games postponed through at least February 8th.
Really?
Yep.
Huh. And according to NHL Rumors Daily, I think that either is Instagram or Twitter. Supposedly teams that are in need of defense might be reaching out to the Wild in regards to Matt Dumba. That would be interesting to see them move him, especially just to kind of see what they end up doing with that. Oh, it looks like the Kings will wear their reverse retros tonight, actually, as well. So Tuesday we will have the Kings and Blue Jackets are tonight in reverse retros.
As well, Line will make his Jackets debut.
Yes, he will. And that red jersey is going to look so good. I'm excited for that. In other news, we'll go ahead and upcoming of the game with no name, or I guess we can lead into it. The game with no name was the games from yesterday, the 1st, February 1, 2021. Ryan and I had our separate differences and whatever. Based on the 5 games on the board, as you can see here on the screen, we had Pittsburgh and New York, Boston and Washington, Nashville and Tampa Bay, the Canadians and the
Nashville.
Canucks.
Yeah, you're right. My bad.
Montreal and Vancouver, and then the Flames and the Jets, Calgary and Winnipeg went into a shootout. And Johnny Gaudreau's winning goal in that shootout was absolutely beautiful. It was the slow in on the crease, had Connor Hellebuyck down and just put it past him. It was gorgeous to watch. Luckily, I turned the game on right as that happened, and he went down and across the crease, and he stuck it 5-hole on him. Beautiful. Definitely a busy week. I guess it's been a busy 3 days in hockey.
In the game with no name, I would win. I lost 3, 1, 2, and Mackey lost his first, and that was with the Penguins and Rangers. And so now the score is 6-14, and the first to 25. So
the first to 25 punishes the other person.
Yeah.
And let me just say, KFC's butter is in a plastic packet. And we have leftover packets of KFC butter. So you better hope you win 19 games before I win 14.
Is there something about KFC butter that I don't know about?
Yeah, it's in a packet. It's like processed butter in a packet.
And what happens when you eat it?
It doesn't taste good.
You sure?
Yeah.
Does it taste good on your chicken? Or your biscuit?
I was gonna say, do you put butter on your chicken? Because I think you're crazy. We will see.
Boy, does it taste good on the biscuit?
What?
Does it taste good on the biscuit?
I don't know. I didn't try it.
Then why would they give you bad butter?
You think I'm gonna trust a packet of butter from KFC?
Yes, it's food. From a restaurant.
We'll see that when you're taking down 6 of them.
No, it's not like not trusting your McDonald's ranch. What's the difference?
It's butter.
I guess there's a little bit of it.
Packet. Butter is supposed to be hard, right? Until you put it out on something hot, then it melts. It's liquid butter in a plastic packet.
Well, I'm sure it couldn't be that bad.
On a biscuit, maybe not, but straight, it'll be.
I'm just going to shut up before you make something worse.
There you go. Smart man. We have Friday, I believe it was. I don't remember exactly what day it was. The Red Wings got shellacked by Dallas. And honestly, Dallas wore their those neon green jerseys.
It's Thursday.
They weren't as bad as I wanted them to be.
I love them. I just hate the team they were playing.
I told someone that they look like you took like one of those like safety vests and strapped it onto an all black hockey jersey template. That's what they look like to me.
I have one safety vest.
It's a weird combo when you look at it. It's weird to like think about the fact that like they wore it, like that they like thought they're like, oh, let's just make this an alternate. It's like,
well, but it's so different from anything you've ever seen,
which is what I like about it. It's different.
Yeah, me too.
It's not the same. You know, it's just weird.
A good weird.
It's a weird.
Okay.
Good, bad, sad, happy, glad. It's weird. Hard to get used to.
Yeah.
But it'll be interesting to watch. Didn't Ottawa get games postponed as well, or am I tripping? Or did you just say that?
No, I was talking about their the Sabres.
Yes.
But Ottawa's well, the AHL's 2021 Canadian division will start delayed, which includes Ottawa's AHL team.
Gotcha. I swore that Ottawa got games delayed as well.
Well, I'm sure everyone will have games delayed at some point. Knock on wood.
Doesn't happen. It's unfortunately it's almost a guarantee that it'll happen this season, just because like between travel and it's just hard.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be difficult.
Quick look at the standings 10 games into the season. Toronto 7-2-1, first place in the entire NHL.
No way.
Yep. Second is Philly and third is Washington. And then you go down to the last place. Ottawa's in last, Detroit, and San Jose. Ottawa's 7-1. And Matt Murray said, I'm excited to go to a team that has young players because I feel like they have a chance to win. I'm pretty sure that's what he said.
Can we talk about the fact that Florida is 10th overall with 5 wins and 1 overtime/shootout loss?
They've also played about 4 games less than everybody, but other than that,
but they're undefeated in regulation period.
Yes, they really are, and
they're really the only team left undefeated, if we're being.
Yeah, and well, undefeated, I guess, and in regulation. But Anthony Duclair, 6 assists in 6 games.
6 and 6.
Yep.
He was. I don't know. I don't know how to feel about him.
I met him once.
Yeah, wasn't he a Red Wing?
No, I also met Toby Reeder.
Oh yeah, on the Coyotes.
Yeah, they were both sitting at the local ice rink.
Toby Reeder.
I got my hat signed by Toby Reeder, I think.
I hated that trade.
Which one?
It was Matthias Reeder trade.
I forgot. That was so long ago.
It was. Did they trade Toby Reeder to the Kings or away from the Kings?
It was to the Kings.
Right.
From Coyotes to Kings, I think.
Right. And the Kings got Darcy Kemper in return for it. I don't remember exactly what the specifics were, but I heard about that trade and I was like, that horrendous.
It's a good thing we have Google.
Let's see here. Tobias Ritter was traded by the Coyotes to the Kings in February of 2018. In return, the Yotes received goalie Darcy Kemper.
That was it.
It was not a 1-for-1. No way.
They acquired Darcy Kemper.
Oh, my bad. That's right. So it was. Listen to this. So, it was Toby Reeder and Scott Wedgwood from the Yotes for Darcy Kemper. Darcy Kemper still plays on Arizona. Scott Wedgwood's in New Jersey. And Toby Reeder is on Calgary.
I think I think he's on. I remember he disappeared for a while. He went to go play in the KHL.
Buffalo.
Okay. But I don't think the Kings knew who they were giving up before Darcy Kemper became the backbone of Arizona
and
for a little bit.
It's unfortunate that Darcy Kemper did become the backbone of Arizona just because, like, Antti Raanta is a...
Too bad.
I'm pretty sure he won a cup or two in Chicago.
Raanta? I don't know if he won it in 2013.
No. Well, no. 2013 was Ray Emery and Antti Niemi. That's who 2013 was.
No, that was 2010.
Right.
Antti Raanta was... Yeah, so he won the Hawks won in 15. No, they won in 14-15. Yeah, so he was on Chicago.
So he doesn't have a cup.
That was it. Oh wait, and then the Hawks won the 12-13 Stanley Cup. Okay. Yeah, so 14-15.
So he's got 2 rings or 1?
Just 1.
I watched him. I was so sad. I watched him in Rockford. I watched Crawford in Rockford, and I saw Antti Niemi in Rockford. And Antti Raanta is the only one that plays. The trade that sent Antti Niemi to San Jose made me sad. The trade that sent Antti Raanta to Arizona made me sad. But I'm pretty sure that's the same trade we got Dylan Strome from. Right?
That one's still helping out.
Well, no, he was in no, he wasn't. DeBrincat and Kubalik were in COVID protocol. Speaking of which, DeBrincat got removed from that list this morning.
Well,
which I don't know. This week was a hard weekend to be a Hawks fan.
It was hard to be a Red Wings fan.
We lost a game we shouldn't have lost to Columbus, and then beat them the following 2 days after.
What's funny though is even though it's been a great time being a Maple Leafs fan, but I yet to have confidence about them going deep in the playoffs.
Do you know who Ryan Haggerty is?
Yeah. Isn't that crazy?
Where's he playing?
I don't know, but do you know? I think there's a Ryan Hag too.
So let's see.
Ryan Haggerty. That could be my brother. No, it couldn't.
Raanta got traded to New York for Ryan Haggerty.
I keep feeling you're going to say my name, which you are for the first 95% of it.
And then
after an NHL player.
That trade was followed up by the Rangers. See, this is funny. To the Coyotes for Hammond Derek Stepan in return for Tony DeAngelo and the number 7 overall pick in the 2017 draft.
And isn't DeAngelo, wasn't he the one that just got shanked by New York? Or am I dreaming?
Well, you know why, right?
What wasn't there locker room issues?
Yeah, with Georgiev, something like that. He had
Really?
he had a scuffle with him after one game or something. Let me actually see. By the way,
Is there video?
all this trade information is all thanks to NHL.com. Honestly, everything we do is kind of because of them. And really all the pages we have on Instagram that we use, I always shout out just because I want to make sure that they get the credit they deserve. Some of that Blackhawks information was from Blackhawk.
As we've learned this week.
I love Blackhawk Up. I found them during the playoffs last year, and I was like, this is actually not a bad webpage. Let's see.
Tony DeAngelo. You know, it's never good when you have locker room issues.
They waived him.
Yeah, they just need to get rid of him. It's the same thing with I think some of the reasons why Peter Mrazek is no longer at Wings is because I think he has some locker room issues. There was definitely issues with Phil Kessel in Toronto, but that was Phil Kessel versus the media.
According to this page is called Evolving Wild on Twitter. It says they tweeted on the 1st, so yesterday, quote, the Rangers kept DeAngelo on their roster for years because, frankly, he was a viable defenseman. Despite all his serious and problematic issues, they committed to him because they only cared about his on-ice impact.
Wow. I wonder what he was doing. Just being like a bad teammate?
I know. I remember vaguely that there was a scuffle between him and Georgiev after a game, but I don't know for sure. Let's see. Gordon teamers. Oh, quote, this NBC Sports article from Pro Hockey Talk written by James O'Brien says, quote, or that there was, quote, rumors surrounding DeAngelo and his conduct towards Rangers teammates Condre Miller to Alexander Georgiev. So it appeared that it was something that was happening with a couple different people.
Huh.
You know, again, that's not for sure. I'm not condemning him for anything. Obviously, scuffles in the locker room are scuffles in the locker room.
You never want them.
Yeah, you don't want them, but at the same time, there's so much pent up, like, not aggression, but like competitiveness and I don't know. I don't know
emotion.
How to explain it.
It's emotion.
It's emotion is what it is.
It's an emotional sport. There's a HTHT over here on February 18th.
13th.
February 13th, the HTHT game here is going to the Coyotes versus Blues game. And we will document our venture and we will release it to the tube.
So this website I found is called AMNY. I believe it means AM New York Metro. So it says, quote, New York Rangers defenseman Tony DeAngelo was punched in the face by a teammate following Saturday night's overtime loss to the Pittsburgh Penguins. The incident
he got punched in the face?
The incident stemmed from an altercation with goaltender Alexander Georgiev in the tunnel, leading to the Rangers' locker room. DeAngelo was on the ice for the game-winning goal scored by Pittsburgh Penguins superstar Sidney Crosby. Source indicated that DeAngelo sparked a disagreement that led to the punch being thrown, prompting the Rangers to place him on waivers on Sunday, end quote. So basically what I just read,
he gets punched in the face and then he gets sent down to the minors.
No, he was the one that drew the altercation to draw the punch from Georgiev. That's what that just said.
Okay, so, but who got punched?
DeAngelo.
Oh, yeah, so that's what I'm saying. DeAngelo gets punched and then he gets sent down to the minors, which I'm sure it was his fault. But that's a tough way to go. You
most definitely.
Take a bruising to the jaw and then you get sent to the minors.
I just think that That's tough. I mean, that's tough either way.
Yeah.
And Tony DeAngelo being Tony DeAngelo he was a good player on the ice. Really, he was. But it sucks that there's altercations that occur in the locker room between him and teammates because it doesn't.
Sounds like it's been an issue.
Uh,
Tony DeAngelo, he also. Oh wait, it's Tony DeAngelo, right?
And we are in no way shitting on Tony DeAngelo. Please do not. We're not.
We're not?
In no way. Because like I just said, I don't think he's a horrible person.
Wait, it's Anthony DeAngelo, right?
Yeah, Tony DeAngelo, Anthony DeAngelo.
Gotcha. Did you know that? Okay, you know what? You finish your statement first. Sorry.
What?
Oh, I interrupted you because I didn't know what his name was for a second.
No, go ahead.
Tony DeAngelo, which I actually didn't know this. I remember hearing about him last year with the Rangers. He had 53 points in 60 games.
He's good.
Yeah, I actually had no clue. But that just sucks. It's like, I think team morale is more important than.
Yep, same person. So Anthony or Tony DeAngelo.
If you have a team that doesn't want to play with each other, then you will not win no matter what. And no matter how many good players you have on the team, if you don't have a team that wants to play with each other, which that sounded really weird. If you have a team that doesn't want to win,
a team that doesn't gel together.
Yes. And it just it's too bad. Hopefully he matures and he finds his way to another.
October 15th, 2020, DeAngelo signed a 2-year, $9.6 million contract extension with the Rangers.
Was that so over two? So he's making about $4 million.
A little
more than that.
4.8, just about.
That's still a contract, and that's money right there. And I'm not entirely sure how it works. Do you know if it gets into the minors, what does that do for the Rangers' salary cap?
I don't know.
Because I don't think it just gets rid of it.
No, I can't.
Maybe like. But if he was claimed off waivers, I think it would have probably gotten rid of it.
There's a report on Bing that I saw when where I searched all this stuff up. So Google really, where is it? There it is. According to CBC.ca, or the CBC, this article, it's by the Associated Press. My bad. Does not have a writer attached to it. The headline says 30 NHL teams pass on waived Rangers defenseman Tony DeAngelo, which basically just kind of means like all 30, I guess. But that's tough. The Rangers waived, quote from the article, the Rangers waived DeAngelo on Sunday less than 4 months after re-signing him to a 2-year, $9.6 million contract. End quote. Head coach David Quinn declined to say whether the move to waive DeAngelo was solely performance related.
Which it was not. It was not moved because of his on-ice performance. Because he's proved with those 53 points that he can perform on the ice, but he cannot behave off.
Again, it's tough.
He'll mature. Right? I think he'll mature.
It's tough. I think that it's a good thing that they're adding another team to the league right now because that gives him a chance to get
Seattle
somebody. So it may be a good thing. You never know.
You think Seattle goes to the Stanley Cup final in their first season?
Oh, that was a fluke.
I pray to God they don't. I never wanted Vegas to lose more. I despise them.
As much as I should. Well, no. Let me rephrase. As much as I don't enjoy Alex Ovechkin, that doesn't sound mean. As much as I don't enjoy Alex Ovechkin, I was happy to see him win something.
I love Ovechkin. I was so happy to see him win.
I was happy to see him finally win his cup, not something, because they've won a lot of games. They're a good team. I was just happy to see him finally write his get written and stamped on the cup and infamy.
And beat Pittsburgh.
They've been falling off, man. Pittsburgh's
because
not been the same team.
I know. Well, everyone's getting older. Malkin's getting older. Crosby's getting older, even though Crosby's going to be Sidney Crosby for a long time. But it all started, I think, from that Marc-Andre Fleury trade.
I could do without Sidney Crosby.
What do you mean?
I could do without Sidney Crosby.
I personally do not hate Sidney Crosby. I never have. I'll never understand. Like, I mean, I get it, he's good, but I'll never understand the hate. Like, sure enough, he whined to the referees when he was like 18, but he still does it sometimes.
I saw an article today on AP that I was just looking for again about COVID postponements, and it had more on the NHL, but I can't find it right now. Oh, the game that we are going to on the 13th, the Coyotes are, I'm scared to say this, wearing their reverse retros, which to me, not my cup of tea necessarily. I'm not a feel about looking. Those ones. What?
You know, they're funky looking.
They're more than funky looking. They're weird. I don't remember them ever wearing those jerseys before.
They did back in like the early 90s, I think.
Gotcha. That's not the article I clicked on. So why is that the one that popped up? Oh, because they changed the title of it. Heard. Let's see.
Back in the days of the Phoenix Coyotes, which I still wish it was.
Oh, so this is from the Associated Press. This is just a general article written. It says the Buffalo Sabres are the latest team in the NHL to be shut down because of players in COVID protocol. The league announced the Sabres are shut down through at least the 8th because 2 players were added to the COVID list. They played New Jersey twice over the weekend, and the Devils are off through at least the 6th with 10 players on the list. That's tough. It's like the sun went down and my whole like room color changed. I look so weird. That's hard, you know. But
I saw an article here by the New York Post. Rangers should name Chris Kreider captain of the Rangers in wake of Tony DeAngelo debacle.
Was DeAngelo captain?
No,
I didn't think so.
But they haven't had a captain since Ryan McDonough. So, and Chris Kreider's been there for like through both world wars, and I've always liked him, even though he always injures goalies by running into them.
I don't know. See, for some reason, my laptop camera looks grainy, but the colors pick up really well. But my like other camera doesn't pick up the colors really well. Doesn't make sense to me.
Anyway, mine's a little grainy up here.
Sorry. Oh, I just saw this now too in the AP article. Buffalo's game at the New York Islanders, scheduled for tonight, which I believe is tonight, was already postponed. This move postpones 3 additional games, bringing the NHL's total to not only it's been 3 weeks, right? I would say 3 or 4 weeks in the season, 18 games already postponed, which is to be expected. But in a shortened season, it's even harder to make those up. It's not 18 per team, but it's hard to make those up, period. Like, that's a lot of hockey time missed.
Yeah.
I mean, that's over 18 hours of hockey time if you think about it.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, can I just say, have you seen Buffalo's new home jerseys this year?
It's a brighter blue, right?
It looks so good. I like them.
So much better than their other ones. Those other ones just
the navy blue is just
bland.
Weird.
Yeah. I mean, Buffalo. Yeah, they don't do it much better. Never mind. Man, okay. The two-man team itself, the Edmonton Oilers.
And the rest are nobodies.
Oh,
They
don't
beat
even
Ottawa.
Don't even get me started on Leon
8-5.
McDavid.
They piled up points together. I don't even remember how much it was. Here it is. Connor McDavid had a goal and 4 assists, and Draisaitl had 6 assists. Do you know what so the top of the team, McDavid has 22 points in 11 games. Draisaitl has 21 in 11. The next person has 10 points in 11 games.
Kyler Yamamoto.
Nugent Hopkins.
I was close.
And then comes Nurse and then Tyson Barrie.
Oh, hey, wait a minute. The NHL Network just put a graphic on screen. Nathan McKinnon, Pavel Francois, Pierre-Edouard Bellemare, Devin Taves, Eric Johnson, and Matt Calvert are all listed as week to week.
Yeah, there goes Nathan McKinnon.
Eric Johnson and Calvert have upper body injuries, and everyone else has lower body injuries. That's tough. Nathan McKinnon, that's a tough loss.
You got to feel for McDavid and Draisaitl. I'm going to go back to that. You've got to feel for them. That is a two-man dragon right there, and the rest it's like when you bite into a hamburger, right? And that first bite is so good, but then after you eat too much of it, you start to feel full, and it's hard to eat the rest. I tell you right now. Do you think that McDavid and Draisaitl are going to spend their whole careers in Edmonton?
Check it real quick, okay? Ready? Listen to this. It's very possible. It was very possible at one point in time that team, after Edmonton's first round elimination, could have been Draisaitl, McDavid, and Alex Lafreniere, who, by the way, got his first career goal, but it was not on yesterday.
No.
Which
we have to go into again.
So sad.
And they could have had Taylor Hall, but that was a trade. Such a lopsided trade. It really aged horribly. Taylor Hall for Chris Russell. Or, no, Adam Larson. My bad. Not Chris Russell.
I was going to say. Taylor
Adam
Hall
Larson
is in Buffalo.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, Leon Draisaitl is really plus 10 on the season with 15 assists.
Yeah.
Okay. Who do you think leads that team in time on ice?
Well, I'm going to turn off the roster I have here. I didn't see it. I'm going to go with McDavid.
No.
It's not. So let me guess. It's not McDavid or Draisaitl.
No.
Is one of their defensemen?
Yes.
Darnell Nurse.
Yeah.
Jeez.
McDavid has 22 points, and Draisaitl has 15 assists, and Darnell Nurse leads that team in ice time.
That is, and McDavid is in plus minus. He's 0.
Yeah.
He has 22 points.
Time on ice per games played. 22-11 for McDavid, 21-53 for Draisaitl. Damn, they're top 2 in the league for forwards. No.
What a duo.
Well, maybe. No, I don't. Maybe. I don't know. No, this is all mumbo jumbled. Hold on. Let me sort it by time on ice. Sorry. Drew Doughty leads the league with 27-39, followed by Brent Burns with 27-28. Both players, by the way, are -3 on the season.
That's crazy.
Erik Karlsson is third on a -8 with 26-49, followed by Hedman who's even with 26-16, and then Provorov rounds out the top 5 with 26-11. Wow, man. Darnell Nurse is 18th. Cale Makar's 22nd. Dang. Quinn Hughes, 48th, 22-35.
It's not like the Oilers have goaltending either.
Quinn Hughes has more time on ice than Connor McDavid does. And Quinn Hughes is -6. On the season, Hughes has 1 goal and 10 assists. So he's at 11 points. Tim McDavid's 22 for, what did I say?
11 games.
What's McDavid's ice time?
22. 11.
Maybe McDavid, it's 22-11. Yeah, McDavid's 59th. Want to hear some of the names he's behind?
Yes.
So besides the ones that I've listed, 51 to 59, Ben Sherratt, Brian Dumoulin, Mark-Edward Vlasic, Ryan Suter, Austin Matthews, Travis Sanheim, Mikhail Sergachev, and Devin Tays.
It's kind of weird how ice time works. It's like some of those names you wouldn't expect are getting the most ice time.
Guess how much PK Subban has?
11.
No, 24:03, 7 seconds shy of Darnell Nurse.
Oh, PK. That's another locker room issue.
PK's
Montreal.
That's a training issue for the entire league. PK's over dramatic skating drills.
Oh, I always like the way he skates. It's like very choppy.
He's choppy and he dances a lot with his upper body.
Uh-huh.
All right. So speaking of time on ice and players and whatnot, Lafreniere's first career goal. It's a perfect segue into our review of the results for Game of No Name for last week. Not necessarily something we need to worry about since we've kind of already basically gone over it. But Ryan, just one more time, go ahead and remind the people of last week's results.
Okay, so Tampa and Nashville, the Lightning ended up winning 5-2, and I guessed 3-1. Mackie guessed 4-1 Tampa. We both got the win out of that. Vancouver, Montreal. It was Montreal who won. I guessed Vancouver. Mackie guessed Montreal, and Mackie won. Winnipeg at Calgary. It was 4-3 Calgary in the shootout. I guessed Winnipeg. Mackie guessed Calgary. Mackie won. Pittsburgh and the Rangers. We both guessed Pittsburgh and we lost. And then Boston, Washington. I guessed Boston. Matt guessed Boston. And we both won, making the score 14-6. And he is on fire.
This week's games, I don't remember what day of the week we chose.
It was the 5th.
Okay, yeah, Friday the 5th. So this week's games, from the top, earliest game, Boston and Philadelphia, followed by Detroit and Tampa, followed by Nashville and Florida. Laine's wearing 29 in Columbus, followed by Los Angeles and Vegas, and then Sharks and Ducks after that. So
and Vegas is playing, right?
Oh.
Didn't Vegas get
their game the other night did. I don't know if they're playing, though.
So, but we'll see, though.
All right, so we're going to start at the top there. Ryan, I guess I don't care if you go first or if I go first.
Let me get this thing set up. You go first for this for once.
I'm gonna go.
We doing Boston, Philadelphia first?
Yeah, I don't know. That's a tough one. Let's see how Philly's done this season. I know Philly is. Look at this. Sorry, sidetrack. My bad, folks. Look at this.
Huh.
Doesn't that look so weird?
You think we get gypped if we start watching that live?
Yes.
Okay.
Sorry. Let's go to teams. Okay, let's go Philly and Boston.
Two pretty good teams so far.
Yeah, Philadelphia, I mean,
they're 7-2-1.
They are.
Yeah.
Although the last time the two played, Boston beat them 5-4 in a shootout and then 6-1 in regulation. But that was not the same Boston team we're looking at now. But that is also their only two losses, and they are on a hot streak. I'm going to go Philly.
The old Flyers. What's the score you got?
I'll say 4-3.
I'm gonna go with Boston. Because I won with Boston last time, and I just
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
No, especially when you're losing. And I'm just gonna say it's gonna be 3-2.
The second game on that list is Detroit and Tampa Bay. I'm going to take Detroit. I'm just kidding. I'm taking Tampa Bay. I'll go 6-1 on that game.
Oh, sorry. My God.
Sorry.
Well, I'm going to go with Detroit.
Interesting choice.
And I know that you also went against Chicago when we first played this game.
Most definitely.
I'm actually not going for Detroit because it's my favorite team. I'm going to go for Detroit because I like to pour a little bit of bets in there that may give me some extra money. So
bets, he says.
I'm going with Detroit, but I'm going to say Detroit wins 2-1.
Yikes.
Because Detroit cannot score, but Tampa sure can. But they don't have Kucherov, so Kucherov and Johnson, the wing killers. Next set, Mac.
Predators and Panthers.
Panthers. I go first. You go.
I think the Predators snap the Panthers regulation undefeated streak.
Huh.
If it doesn't already get snapped before that, because that just seems to be my stinking luck. I'll go Predators 3-1.
I'm gonna go with Florida because Nashville is 4-5-0 and Florida is 5-0-1. So by stats, Florida wins.
On paper.
But I'm gonna say they're gonna win 5-3.
Interesting. I'm going to, for the next game, Kings and Golden Knights. The last time I bet on the Kings, I lost it, but I won that round of mediocre game of the week. So I'm definitely going with the Golden Knights on this one. I'll go 4-1 Knights.
I'm gonna have to agree and go with Vegas. I cannot. The Kings are just a little irritating. The Kings are just frustrating, and I'm gonna go with the Kings winning. Vegas winning 3-1. It's taking a goal away from you, but we'll see. And then Sharks and Ducks, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna go Sharks. No.
All right.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Sharks. I'll go Sharks 3-2 in a shootout.
Isn't game with no name without Mackey's shootout guess.
Needs to be at least one of them.
I'm gonna go with Anaheim winning.
Interesting.
And it's gonna be 4-3. Man, we flew through that.
Yeah, I think this week we should only go with one game of the week.
I agree. You want to lead into? Oh, I have to go over those. If we're going to go into game of the week.
Go ahead. I'll look up NHL schedule. See what we can find.
Game of the week results. So we had Capitals Bruins and the other mediocre game, which was Wild and Avalanche, I think. And so this was interesting. So in game of the week, when it came to guessing the winner, I guessed, and I guessed the winner correct, which was, I believe, hold on, I'm having a technical difficulties. Give me a second. There it is. It was the Capitals who would win, and that's who I guessed, and they won. But Mac had the closest score to them, so he got a point out of that. And when it came to the players we picked, I picked Nick Backstrom, Jacob Vrana, and Zdeno Chara. I got lucky because Backstrom had a goal, an assist, 2 assists. So there's some points there. And then I also guessed Jake Vrana, who didn't do anything. And the same with Zdeno Chara, but I got the rest of my points from Nick Ritchie on the Bruins, who scored. And so that put me at 6 points. And then Mac over here, he guessed Bergeron, Pasternak, and McAvoy. And sure enough, Bergeron assisted Marchand. Marchand scored, and so did McAvoy. Bergeron had 2 assists, so that puts Mackey at 6 points, making us tie the game of the week at 7-7, which was crazy, especially, that it all worked out like that. And then, we're not doing mediocre game of the week, but here is the results for that. When it came to guessing the winner, Matt guessed Minnesota, I guessed Colorado, and Colorado absolutely ran them over 5-1. I guessed the winner, and I had the closest score, so I got 2 points out of that. And then for the players, I guessed, I don't even remember, but I got 5 points out of it, and Mac only got 1. And so that made the score 7-1. So I won the mediocre, but that's not happening this week. So yeah, so there's your results for that.
This week's game of the week. Are you ready?
Yes.
Drum roll, please. Saturday the 6th, the Battle of Alberta.
Yo, really?
Edmonton and Calgary. In Calgary.
Since we tied, who picks first?
Well, you won overall. You won 14-8, so go ahead.
Well, okay. Well, but I'm talking about game of the week, but because 14-8, that's for game with no name.
Fine, I'll go first. Don't worry about it. I'm going to go.
Oh, hold on, slow down there, pal. Okay, fine. You know what? Since you won the one before that and we tied, you go first.
I'm going Edmonton.
Are you now?
I'll go Edmonton. This one I think is going to be close. I'll go 5-4 and in overtime.
Do you want to keep guessing scores for this one?
Yeah, why not? It's fun.
Okay. It is fun. 5-4 in overtime.
Shocker. I'm going to go McDavid and Draisaitl.
Oh, yeah.
And then for my third player, I'll go Kyler Yamamoto. Last time
Yeah, you did get some points out of Yamamoto last time.
My opposing player. Oh, Johnny Gaudreau or Matthew or Keith Kachuk, whatever his name is. Oh. I'll go Kachuk. Fuck it.
Oh.
That's
so,
tough.
yeah, McDavid, Draisaitl, Yamamoto.
Soul.
Guarantee you're going to get points out of those two.
I know.
And then that sticks me here with Calgary, and I'm proud of Calgary. That's who I was probably going to go with. Yeah. Calgary, I feel like that they're always like, because it'll be Kachuk versus Zach Cassian again. So yeah, we're going to go with the Flames here, and they will win 3-1. No. 5-4. 5-4 Flame. Oh, that's what you guessed. 4-3. And for my 3 players here for the Flames, Johnny Gaudreau. Matthew Tkachuk.
Interesting.
Feels like he always plays good in those games. And then Milan Lucic.
Yes. I hate Milan Lucic.
And for my other player, Connor McDavid.
The reason why I requested we skip mediocre game of the week this week, just so you don't think that we just don't want to do it. Really, there's no game that you look at and you're like, clear winner. It's besides Friday's matchup between the Lightning and the Wings. In all reality, we can't pick that one for mediocre game of the week. And really, all the rest of the games are evenly matched. Maybe Canadian Senators could have been it, but even then.
But even that's an entertaining game because it's 2 Canadian teams.
I mean, the Canadians whooped Vancouver 6-2 last night, and I was distraught that I picked Vancouver, or I picked Montreal.
So yeah, the HTHT game of the week.
If you want to do it, we could do Islanders Rangers on the 8th.
Yeah, but even that's kind of a good game.
Yeah,
I don't know. Maybe we should take a break for this one.
Yeah, I mean, just looking at the schedule, it's just up and down for these next couple of days. There's really nothing that sticks out to me. Is like they're gonna win.
Yeah.
Although usually mediocre means like 2 mediocre teams, but
what defines a mediocre team?
So, they play. Also, I think it's a good idea to skip this week because with COVID cancellations happening a lot more starting this week, we're missing out on a lot of games.
Sadly.
No, but I mean, in all reality, it's just kind of hard, you know?
Yes.
As far as I can think, that's about all I have. Don't forget to watch the NWHL. I know this episode is going to come out on Thursday, so there's no point in me really saying this. But tomorrow, Ryan, the 3rd and the 4th of February, the NWHL will be on NBCSN.
Oh, perfect. Fantastic.
They lost a team due to COVID.
Yeah, it was that Whalers looking team.
No, was it? No, it was the Riveters. It wasn't the Whalers. It was the Riveters.
I saw a team look like the Whalers. Maybe that was. I'm gonna stop talking before I get more facts wrong.
The NWHL doesn't have a website. Let's see if I just typed it in wrong. I don't want to go to NWHL.com. I'm going to go to NWHL. Thank you. NWHL.zone. That's cool.
What was it?
Their website is nwhl.zone.
Zoom?
Zone.
Oh.
That's cool. Okay.
Oh my love.
Yeah, it was the Riveters.
Darling.
That backed out, unfortunately.
To feel
that sucks
from your touch.
Oh, I'm wrong. It's Thursday and Friday. Sorry. So Thursday There's a semifinal doubleheader. Game 1's at 5:30 Eastern. Game 2's at 8:30 Eastern. And then Friday is the Cup. So it's like their championship. It's 7. I don't know why I did this. It's their championship game. 7 p.m. Eastern on NBCSN at Herb Brooks Arena in Lake Placid.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. John Forsland, AJ Malegsco.
He's leaving the Canes.
And Catherine Tappan are on the play-by-play for those games.
Oh, did you hear that John Forsland is leaving? Carolina's going to be the
he's going to
Seattle Krakens.
Buck Krakens, as my mom calls them.
All right, or the Seattle Crackheads. You can't roast the team if they're not already there yet.
I'm excited for
Seattle.
That. That's a mix-up in the league. I'm excited.
I'm afraid of the expansion draft.
Yikes. Shot from the blue line by Radulov just on the net, and Corpy missed it. Or not Corpy. Yeah, Corpy missed it. Yikes. Ooh, bad start for Line A in Columbus.
Patrick Line on that back checking.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is all we have for this week. It has been fun, awesome. This week, honestly, we did a lot more. I feel like we got a lot more done this week, even though we had a shorter episode, but definitely an updated look to the game with no name and game of the week, just because, like I said, there's nothing really that you look at and you're like, that's a hockey game. Like, who wants to watch that? So I'm looking forward to, and I'm glad that we finally got it, the Battle of Alberta as our game of the week. So looking forward to that. I saw something the other day that said it was like the year anniversary of the goalie fight between I believe it was Mike Smith and somebody.
Oh yeah, Mike Smith and it was like whoever the Flames goalie is.
Mike Smith and who?
Catherine Tappan?
What?
You said Catherine Tappan?
No. Mike Smith and
Johnny Gaudreau.
No. Was it Cam Talbot?
It might have been.
I'm Googling it.
That was so long ago. It's all right to cry.
It was Cam Talbot. I'm right.
Look at that memory.
Because I saw the Yotes play the Calgary Flames right after that. Yeah. So that's how I knew who it was. I think that's about all I have for this episode. Like I said before, got sidetracked by promoting the NWHL, which, by the way, is a lot of fun to watch. Can I just say? We look forward to, at least I do, next episode. Hopefully with me being at 19 points for game with no name, sweeping the board again, back the way it should be, baby. That's what's up, right? No, but that's all I have for this week. Ryan, is that all you got for this week?
Yes.
Awesome. Next time we see you folks, we'll be recording the next episode, which is the 9th. That episode will be up the 11th, and we will be at a hockey game the 13th. That video will probably be up Monday the 15th, Tuesday the 16th, somewhere around there. Ryan, if that's all you have to add for this episode, that's all I have to add for this episode. Thank you very much for spending your time with us. It's been a fun last hour or so of communication. Feel free to follow us on Twitter, Instagram. All those links and good stuff will be in the description of the podcast episode and on the description of the YouTube video. Also, Ryan, right now, post that, Ryan, right here, my Twitter handle, okay, and then right there, your Twitter handle, right there, okay, all right, and then also my crown that says GWNN King on it, like right above it, don't forget that.
Oh, and I'll also censor your face.
Haha, Just put a stickum of your face over mine.
Yeah.
Well, we wish you good luck. We wish you a Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, all the good stuff. Stay
Easter.
safe, stay happy, stay positive, test negative.
Test negative.
You all in the next episode, Ryan Nux. Later.
My mic?
No, the like thing in your noise things because you could see him last time. Okay, ready?
Whoa, what's that blue thing doing over there?
I don't know. You want to fix it?
I don't know what that is.
It's the ghost light. Technology is an amazing thing.
Man, let me tell you something. It is
Go back.
freezing. Oh. Hey, I'm putting these all at the end of the episode, by the way.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Fix your light.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I wasn't ready. Go back. Okay, I'll count you in. I'm going to say 3, 2, and then I'm going to mouth the word 1. You know the BH.
Gotcha.
Ready?
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, hey.
Hide. And audio is recording.
Whew.
Hey, no, go back. We're not ready yet. Sorry. I was checking to make sure my stuff is recording. Whoa.
I'll tell you what. It is freezing out here. But, man, is it comfortable with this sweater I've got. I do a lot of traveling. I'm sitting on my mic in this wooden chair I found in the forest.
How are you?
Sit on my mic.
Oh.
What? Hello.
Did you mess
Mike,
it up?
are you working? Mark, are you working?
It's not recording.
Oh, did I just break my mic? Wait, hold on. No, it's okay. This is all part of the podcast. Not really.